Hey everybody, what's going on? What's cracking? What is shaking? Hope you guys had a good Labor Day weekend. Mine was busy, and I didn't have time to do my kill ranking pre-recorded, and I figured why not do it live? There's not that many kills, so it's nothing crazy, and I figured why not do it with somebody who loves Halloween H20 just as much as I do, even though a lot of people hate this movie, and it breaks my beautiful heart. But this girl right here is amazing because she loves H20, flaws and all. Even if the masks are pieces of dog shit, who cares? Who is it? I don't know. Maybe she's muted. Maybe she doesn't even want to come up. Hey, Destiny.
Hello.
She loves H20 just as much as I do. And we don't care what you have to say, haters.
Yeah.
So what if there's a shitty mask and another shitty mask and then a shitty fake mask? So what?
Who cares?
So what? Halloween 4 mask you don't like, but you like the movie.
Halloween 5. I mean, a lot of people don't like Halloween 5, but
this is a shitty mask too.
that doesn't even look like Michael Myers. But do I care? Not really.
Nope. Halloween 6 mask. Shit, it's in Halloween H20 for 10 minutes.
I think the 6 mask is pretty good.
It doesn't. It says it's the 6 mask, but it doesn't look like. It looks a little different to me in the beginning. In the beginning,
Yeah.
certain shots when he's in there with Marion, it kind of gives me some Halloween 78 vibes a little bit in Halloween 2. But then they zoom into it and it's like super white, and any kind of the way he turns the corner after killing the first dude, he just, I don't know, it looks kind of weird. He's just like,
It's so amazing that like no one was ever really able, I guess until 2018 really, was able to like replicate that first mask just because they did it for like dirt cheap, and they did it the most basic way, but no one's been able to like do it as simple as they did. It's kind of amazing.
That's the thing, like the first mask, how people, you know, they get it from Trick or Treat Studios and then they ship it away to get it rehauled and stuff, but the original mask wasn't anything like that. It was the way it looks when you get it, minus the hair, because the hair's shitty, but it was, they focused more on the light and the shadow more than actually making the mask look like that. Like it didn't, you know what I mean? It was plain. It didn't look the way it does if you get it rehauled. But I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard to recreate what they did in the first one with the lighting and the atmosphere and the blue lights and stuff. So I guess just easier just to get somebody to do it for you.
Yeah,
Which
well.
I'm too cheap to do it because that's expensive. So we'll just stick with the Tots one. Way to go, Trick or Treat Studios.
I don't even have a Michael mask.
I don't have any either. It's freaking ridiculous. There's not. There's somebody else. That's another guy.
I don't know who.
Jason.
Jason
Was in this movie. You know, there was a hockey mask in here for a minute.
There was.
It wasn't the right kind, but
there was.
It was an homage to Friday the 13th. If you guys didn't know that, there you go. Fun fact. Here we got DJ. What's up, Brett from Good Reel? Your skit this afternoon I watched was hilarious, buddy. You got a lot of confidence taking a shit on the camera. I'll give you props for that. That was nice. And you got choked out by toilet paper, which makes no sense, but that's okay.
But that's all right.
It's all right. Brandon, what's up? Lamontra, how's it going? Holly Klein, how are you? Kyle, what's up, man? Peter Anthony, Christian Spencer, what's up? I know a lot of people don't like this movie, but we don't care, and we're gonna do our best to give it a good time.
Yeah.
Eclipse Studios, that's a new one. Welcome. Dan Chase, how's it going? Andrew Stevens, my man. Who's that beautiful lady? Well, that would be me. My name is Fauci. And yeah.
With an F.
With an F, not any other letter. You know who that is. Shut up. Okay, here we go. Jeff, man, what's up, buddy? Byron, how's it going? All right. I always start these off by fun facts, stuff that I never even knew before reading into it. So you may know some of these, you may not, but I'm going to shoot them out anyway. All right, the first one. It was supposed to go to straight VOD, which I did not know that.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be set at an all-girls school with a copycat killer who helped the cops track down Michael, and it was supposed to be called Halloween 2 Faces of Evil.
Hate that.
Copycat. Halloween ends.
I don't even I remember watching that holo stream with Lee and everyone, and like everyone that was there, Dave, Wham, Jimmy, and all that, Wolfman's Got Nards, and everyone's talking about Corey. And I literally commented, I was like, who? That's his name, right? Corey?
Yep, Corey.
I was like, who the fuck is Corey? Because I watched the trailer once. I didn't look into anything. I didn't, I was like, who the fuck is Corey? Because everyone is talking about him. Then everyone told me, and I had like 100 people tell me, and I was like, I don't like this whole idea. I don't like everyone's speculation, so I'm just trying to ignore it and just go into the movie.
Well, guess what? We were on the same page because I was here.
Like, how did everyone figure out his name?
They're like, yeah, Corey's going to be there. I was like, who the fuck is Corey? Then they're talking about some other doctor, and I'm like, who? I guess I'm not reading too far into this because I didn't know who any of these people were. And I still don't know who the doctor guy is. I can't even remember his name. But
I didn't know there was another doctor.
Yeah, there's another doctor. I don't remember his name. I don't really...
Sick.
He's supposed to be a big influence on this movie. I don't know.
Nothing like a big influence, your third movie from someone we don't know.
We needed another doctor, and this is who they're going to give us. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
So, I'm glad that wasn't made. I mean, it would have been... I think the copycat killer was supposed to be Charlie, if I'm not mistaken. That's the route they wanted to go, and he was going to be the killer, which would have been horrible, because I can't really see him as a killer at all.
I just don't really want a copycat killer in a Halloween movie. Like, I knew it was going to go straight to VOD, and I think it was until Jamie Lee Curtis signed on. And they're like, oh, shit, like, this can be big now, because we have Jamie Lee Curtis in the movie. Understandable. I'm really glad it didn't go that way, because I probably wouldn't love it as much as I love this movie, because that just sounds awful.
It was supposed to be... The only thing I really remember from the scripts that was supposed to be some kind of fight by a swimming pool, and then Laurie was in like a helicopter, and then it like cut off Myers' head with the blade, which seems impossible, but that's how it was supposed to go down. So
like some action movie or something.
Arnold Schwarzenegger jumps out. I mean, awesome.
Literally.
Come on, let's go. What? Who's
just
this
like
guy?
One hand.
Dude, I had sex with that guy once. You sick bastard. George Hernandez, what's going on? How are you? Ashton Luck, welcome. This is a fact that I had no freaking clue. The opening dialogue, obviously we knew it wasn't Donald Pleasance. Everybody knows that. But I didn't know that it was the SpongeBob SquarePants. The guy who is the voice for SpongeBob, Tom Kenny. I did not know that. And it doesn't look like you knew that either.
Wait. I knew his name, but I didn't know it was the guy that voiced SpongeBob, because Dead Meat points out who the voice actor is.
Let me see. I don't know. I was on this.
Kill count.
Let me see. That's what I found in my research, which was about 1 minute of me Googling. So
that's really good.
That's my good research. Let me see. Tom Kenny, which I didn't even know that was SpongeBob's name. My kids knew exactly. They're like, yeah, Tom Kenny. I'm like, who? The voice of Dr. Loomis. I don't know. It's probably going to be a lie. I just fed Jen's all bullshit lies. They lied to me. Forget everything that I just said.
See, now you wish it was pre-recorded. You could put that out. You said no editing.
It's Tom Kane, whoever that is.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Just go with it. He did Ghetto SpongeBob in Another Life.
I like SpongeBob.
SpongeBob's awesome. So forget what I just said, everybody, and don't come to me for facts because they're probably going to be wrong. Thanks. On to my next fact that's probably wrong. Here we go.
Next one.
On to the next wrong fact. No, this one's not wrong. Josh Hartnett was filming The Faculty at the same time, and that's kind of why he looks so tired and like dead. And he left his hair like that because he didn't want to look like all those other pretty teenagers in those movies. My man.
Respect, honestly. I don't really hate his haircut as much. Like, I know a lot of people give him a lot of shit for it. I don't hate it. I kind of like it. It's weird, but it's different.
Whenever he's talking to LL Cool J at the security shack, and it's like all fucking like cut up here and fucking weird. It's like hanging. It kind of looks like a Michael Myers mask hair. Like kind of like goes back over the top. I thought maybe that would go. He was kind of like go like that, but I don't care. I like Josh Hartnett in that movie a lot. That and The Faculty. Great double feature. Just saying.
Yeah. It is. And you know what? He said, fuck the beauty standards. I'm going to do what I want.
I'm handsome.
And because of that, he is remembered. He is remembered by that hair. So I think it worked out for him. People will always remember his fucking hair.
They got memes about it. So he did the right thing.
Yeah.
Way to go, Josh Hartnett. You are the man. Hey, happy Sanjo. How are you? Ray's Peace. And Chad, my man. I know, and Flamethrower Fluff, what's up? I know that, Chad, you're looking forward to next week's Resurrection talk, so that's going to be exciting. Cool. My favorite death is Tyra Banks. She, I don't know. She's just hanging around, having a good time.
The ceiling.
Michael didn't even do that. She did that to herself. They didn't tell you that part. She was trying to
all those fucking cappuccinos she was making.
Dancing around.
And dancing too.
Only reason she was there is so they could zoom into her butt, and then that was pretty much the end of her in the movie. Bye, Tyra.
Bye, Tyra.
We need more Busta Rhymes, not more Tyra Banks. Get the fuck out. But this movie only has 6 kills. Very weak sauce. I was hoping it had more. I was.
It has 7 kills.
Who's the 7th? Oh, Did you count the guy? Did you count this guy?
No, listen. I am treating this movie as its own movie. Right now, when we talk about this, Halloween Resurrection doesn't exist, and I'm only talking about H20.
Oh, okay. I just have to add his death into this movie because I did not count it.
So did I include Michael Myers dying?
Yes, you did. Then I have to rearrange my list. So
sorry.
Instead of starting at 6, we're starting at 7. I'm so sorry. Yes, Andrew. Faces of Horror starts tomorrow. I forgot to leave a link down there. I'll fucking put it out later. Not that I'm going to win or anybody's going to vote for me anyway, but what the hell? Might as well go for it anyway. Vote for me and then I can win money, which is cool. Along with 50,000 other people that are probably up for this fucking thing. But I'll leave it down below later. I don't think I have it right now. And also, I will be doing I guess it's like a sponsor? I don't know. They sent me a free thing in the mail. They gave me like this. They told me to go to the website and pick this, whatever kind of, I don't even know how to explain it really. It's like, whatever movie you like, it takes the color of each scene and then puts it into one gigantic picture. And they reached out to me and were like, hey, we would like you to talk about us on your channel. And I was like, okay. And they're like, we'll give you a free one too. So pick whatever movie you want. Of course, I got Halloween 1978. So once I get that, I'll do an unboxing video of it. And then they gave me a cool promo code so I can be like all these other cool channels and put it in the box. You get 50% off. I'm like Geico.
Use my link.
I'm like fucking Geico.
That's pretty cool.
It is. It means nothing because I don't think anybody's ever heard of it, but it's still cool that they even offered to give me one for free. So I'll take it. Thank you, Movie Palette. You guys rock. Mark, I think your name was, who reached out to me. Okay, so we're going to start our kill count with 7 kills, and you can go first with your number 7.
Okay, my number 7, I have Tony, who is the one of the opening kills. It's what's his name? Jimmy's friend, Tony. Mm-hmm. Marion Chambers runs, and he's just standing there dead. You see, there's a knife in his back, and he falls over. That's it.
He got mad skills. He just got stabbed, and he must have got stabbed at that instantaneously as that door opened. So Michael was holding him there like, hold on a minute, buddy.
Hold on.
I got the same one. Number 7, Tony. Knife in the back. He also, I should give him props, though, because he wanted to stay there and protect her. You know what I mean? I better stay here and protect her. See? I think he was hitting on Miss Marion Chambers. Just saying.
Definitely.
He was trying to smack that ass all night. Okay, she's a little older lady, obviously. But she was actually a pretty decent looking older lady. I'll give her props. Oh, well, I thought she was a good looking lady.
I think so.
She didn't, and then whenever she was in kills, she's older, but she still didn't age like terribly.
No,
I didn't think so.
She still looks the same, just a little bit older. But she still looks the same. Like, her face never really changed that much, you know?
She kind of looked older in the first one. Because then she was in Halloween 2, and she was, like, looking all fine. Whenever she went to the school to get Dr. Loomis, she looked way different. I was like, who is that, honey? Oh, I didn't even recognize you. Okay. I think they had a threesome with the sheriff.
Probably. Nothing else to do in a small town.
True. Or get killed. It's up to you. Go in a hot tub. Go in a hot tub.
And get killed.
And get killed. So either way, if you live there, you're getting killed.
You're getting killed.
Good for you. All right, that was a boring ass kill. 100%. Number 6. What do you got?
I have Will as my number 6. Stabbed in the back and lifted up. It's a good callback to, you know, the second movie with the nurse that gets lifted up with like the scalpel. Mm-hmm. It's a good callback, but again, there's really nothing there besides that. He just falls. You don't really see a lot of blood. You just see him being lifted up, which to me, even in the kill in the second movie, like, I guess it's cool that she's being lifted and it's like a surprise, but besides that, there's still not a lot of blood or anything else really to it. It just shows how strong Michael Myers is. That's really it. So, yeah. This one would kind of show it less, because in 2 he had a little scalpel, and then this one he had a big knife. But yeah, I mean, it'll never replace this kill. God, I hate when my son does that to me. You know what I'm saying? Right in the butt, and you're like, yeah. What the fuck was that? That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. He fucking thinks that's so funny too. I'm like, it's not even funny, man. Like, stop trying to put it. One time someone corn dogged me, fucking kneed me right in the ass, and I almost fell down. I was like, dude, that fucking hurts. When you don't really have an ass, that hurts because you're hitting my tailbone, dude. It's like, never do that to me again. I can feel that. I don't really have an ass either, so it's like pancake, it's like paper. What can you do? Nothing you can do. Maybe just squats or something. Well, I don't want a butt. Why do I want a butt? I don't need to fit nicely in my jeans. I don't give a shit. I would like one, but I'm not a girl. I'm also lazy. Yeah, that's a tough number 6 for me to swallow, but I will. I'll take it. I'll point this out real quick. Andrew says, get those likes up and follow the channel if you're not. And if you want to support the channel more, check out the Patreon and Buy Me Coffee links in the description. Andrew Stevens, I love you. You are the man. My number 6, I have Charlie with the throat slit in the elevator. What? There's nothing there. You don't even get to see it. Yes, you do. I mean, you get to see a little bit of the after effect, but I mean, I guess it's probably the scene because we have to see the fucking CGI mask, which I never knew until a couple years ago. Yeah. Then he like talks to him. He's like, "Hello." I don't know. I didn't really like that kid, even though I did love him in Jumanji. So props to you, buddy, for being in Jumanji back in the day. But the kill just didn't do anything for me. I like the setup that led to the next one, but for me, no. Jeff Mann, no, we're not ranking butts. Coming in at number 6, we got Jimmy's butt. So flat, too busy playing hockey. Very athletic, though. Jimmy, number 6. Very athletic. He's getting a little too crazy with the stick. All right. I fucking love him. He's so funny. Oh, we needed more Jimmy. We did, but I guess he didn't fit. Andy Reeves, what's up? I know you hate H20, but you really should like it. But you really should like it. You should. Oh, and Johnny Styles, I know you hate it too. H2 blow. H2 no, my friend. Fuck you. I'm just kidding. I love you. H2 whoa. I love you. Why are you so hateful? Mentalec, what's going on, buddy? How are you? I don't. That's the problem with this movie. I think for me was just too many off-screen kills. We needed. I know that's not what Halloween was based off of. Obviously, in the first one, that's not really what it was going for. But as the series went along, obviously, we got way more kills with way more blood and gore. So for them to take a step backwards to be a little bit too pretty, kind of hurt my feelings. But we'll take it. Still love the movie. Moving on. What do you got at number 5? Number 5, I have Marion Chambers. She gets a neck slit, which is cool. But again, we really don't see much of it. We actually do see like the knife going across, and we see some blood come out, but that's really it. Yeah. And again, wish we got more. I do love the whole opening of this movie, though. I think it's great. It's like funny when I think it should be. It's serious when it needs to be. Like when Marion realizes like what is missing from her house and she runs back over there. Like I feel like it's really good, and like it's really dark, and she's screaming through the window, you know, like right here, god damn it, and then she gets fucking killed. But you know, whatever. I just wish she had a better death scene because she is kind of,
yeah,
important to this franchise, and they're like reestablishing the connection to part 2 after 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yep.
So I feel like she should have got more, even though this movie is heavily inspired by Scream, which is why I think all the kills are watered down, because Scream was pretty watered down.
Yeah.
And this would be like our Casey Becker in a way. And you also have like how do you say his name? Lewitt.
Oh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Levitt, yeah. And so he was also, I guess pretty known at this time. So you have 2 sort of like big roles coming in. Not so much big, but especially Marion Chambers. Her connection already to these movies and just ready to get killed off. It's almost like a Casey Becker in a way. But Casey Becker had a way cooler death scene. So I wish she would have a cooler death scene.
Casey Becker's death scene's like the coolest ever.
Yeah.
Oh, she gets gutted and hung from the tree. That was so quick, too. Because the parents just got there, and then magically they hung her up in about 5 seconds and gutted her. Impressive. But there was 2 of them.
That's why people should have already guessed at the beginning that it should have been 2.
Because it was fast.
It's not possible for one person to do that.
No. Not at all. But that's coming up soon. That's coming up soon on my list. I have another kill coming in at number 5 from the opening. I have Jimmy. I love Jimmy the character. I think he's great when he stills the beers, and then, oh yeah, they did a real number on your kitchen too. Oh, good day.
Everything down.
As you hear the beer bottles bouncing around in his pants, clearly. Fucking good times. Good times. Jimmy's the man. I think if he'd have been more established, I think maybe we would have got a little bit more of him. But obviously, being one of his first movies, they didn't know what they had. And they had a gem. A gem. I don't know what else he did. I know he was in a bunch of other shit, but he was in Third Rock from the Sun, and
that episode of That 70s Show?
One episode. He was in, he was in The Dark Knight Rises, obviously, as one of the main cops, so he was in that.
What is it called? I haven't seen it. 100 Days of Summer or something like that?
Yep. He's in another movie with his shirt off, I think, on the cover about sex, but I don't know what it is. You might want to watch it. You might want to watch it. I don't want to watch it, but you might want to watch it.
I won't watch it.
Courtney Reed, $2 super chat just because he's sexy. Thank you, Courtney. How is your daughter, my friend? Hope she is well. And congratulations to Brad from Good Will Hunting. His wife had their baby today, I believe, unless I'm late on the fucking news feeds, but that's what I think I saw. So congratulations,
I saw it this
guys.
morning.
Okay, congratulations, guys.
Yes,
kids are great. They're awesome.
That's
they make
why you have 3,000.
So I have 436.
436, and I said 3,000.
I got 4. Okay, got 4.
It's not that bad.
Hey, Maga, what's up? How are you? Okay, so we got Jimmy. So now we're on to number 4.
All right, number 4, I have Jimmy. Because, like you said, I don't think his death is necessarily bad. I do wish we would have got more of him, because in the opening, he, for me, is the most memorable, even over Marion Chambers. Like, I always remember him specifically. I always forget he has a friend there. And I forget the whole, like, how he's even in this movie, and it's because of Marion Chambers. But he has, like, the funniest lines of the opening. He just has such, like, a charisma about him for just being on here for such a short amount of time. And, the skate in his face, I think is really cool. We don't get to see it happen, which I think would have been cooler. But I do like that she runs over there to get help, just to realize the help, because it's 2 teenage boys. Like, come on now. But they're already dead. So I like that there's, like, sort of a surprise factor to it, I guess. The gore looks pretty good. Like, you could see it's probably just like a foam skate that's like cut, to like fit around his face with blood around it. But I think it still looks really cool. And, it's funny because the whole hockey stuff is already like introduced to us. And so we get to see the skate. It kind of comes back in a way. Just a skate in the face. Wish we'd have got more of them. But for what little time he had, he left an impression with me all these years.
He did.
So I gotta give him that.
Love Jimmy. Like that kill goes back to something that McRae would always say, obviously, what had to happen that his face looks like that with a skate halfway into his face? Oh, would have looked so good if they'd have showed it. Maybe a little bit more blood coming out would have been a little bit better, but it's okay.
Yeah, it is in your face.
Yeah, and there's like nothing to clean.
There's just like some blood like around it to probably hide the seams of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it needs to be like
gushing
pumping out when she sees it. Like, we need to see it pouring. It could have used more blood. But a skate, like, I feel like we don't see skates that often in horror, like ice skates.
No.
I know there's the Black Christmas or Black Xmas, the 2006 one. The girl gets like hit with a skate in her like head. It's in one of the cuts. I think in the theatrical it's not, but in the unrated, I believe, one of the girls is like trying to get out the window, and the killer throws the skate and it like gets her in the back of the skull. We need more ice skates in horror, though.
Jason's gonna bring him back.
Have you seen what's it called? Curtains?
Yes.
I don't think anyone dies from the ice skate, but I do remember the ice skating scene from that movie.
I'm not a fan of the movie, but that scene is creepy as fuck.
It is creepy because that mask, I've always seen that mask
skating back there. Oh my gosh. What's she have? What's she have, like sickles or something? I think she kills her with?
Or like a scythe, sort of.
Something like that.
Like two of them. Yeah.
I tried to I mean, the mask is creepy as hell, but I didn't really like the movie though. I thought it was boring for me anyway.
Honestly, I don't remember much of it. I remember ice skating, and I think I remember the killer, but that was it.
I think, was that one? I don't remember if that was 82 or 83.
I think 83.
Is it? Good, because that's
not 82. It was right
let's
there.
See. Curtains. Oh, Wayfair.com. Nice.
Wayfair. Got got just what I need.
What, 1983? So don't worry, everybody. When I do my top 10 from 83, Curtains will not be in the top 10. Spoiler alert. There you go.
Check it out, though, for the mask alone. I think it has some decent kills. The mask is fucking creepy, especially in that ice skating scene.
That's pretty.
And I did remember I called who the killer was. Right before they revealed, I was like, this person's the killer. I know it. And I was right. And I said, what's up?
I really don't remember the movie at all. I just know that it was boring to me and I fell asleep.
And I watched that this year, like a few months ago, maybe.
I think I watched it last year. But that's good enough. I wasn't rewatching it because I didn't like it the first time. So we're going to skip it. We're going to skip it. So my number 4 is your number 5, Marion with the throat slit.
Okay.
At the beginning, the opening scene, like we talked about earlier, very underappreciated. I think it's one of the best openings in the franchise, in my opinion. I think Michael actually goes back to looking like 78. He's in the shadows. He's stalking. He's there. You turn around, he's gone. Nobody talks about that stuff just because it's Beverly Hills H20. We get it. It's fine. It's the era that it came out in. They wanted to make some cash. They made the movie, made some cash. You can't hate on them for that. But I like she's fighting back throughout the whole scene. She's trying to survive, hitting him with the poker and whacking him and shit. And I think Michael looks the best in this scene in the whole entire movie, the mask and all. But the throat slit's pretty cool. And then as she's like finishing her sentence, then the cops conveniently say, "Oh my gosh, right over here," because they're supposed to. But
I heard a noise over here.
Looks like we hit the daily double here. Oh yeah, we did. So, and Marion, like you said, she was a big character. You would have expected her to last a little bit longer, but like you said, they wanted to bring that Casey Becker treatment, make it, oh my gosh, they killed Marion Chambers in the beginning of this movie. We haven't seen her in.
No one's safe.
No one's safe. 3 kills are already over, and there's hardly any left in the rest of the movie. I'm so sorry, guys. We love this movie, but we needed more kills. An unappreciated aspect of this song, I don't know about this movie. I don't know if you feel the same way. I'm a huge fan of the theme. I actually really like it.
I love all the orchestra stuff throughout it. And I know people shit on that, but I love it because it does something different. But in my opinion, that's not too different. The scene when everyone leaves and it's just Laurie and Michael, and they're just going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And that part, where she grabs the axe and she screams Michael, and the music is like full effect. I get the chills. Like, that's such an amazing scene. I think, like, they're the whole franchise. Like, this is such a good, because, like, she's tired. She's not running anymore. She's facing this head on. And it's such a good part of this movie that no one, like, I feel like no one talks about. Like, that's such a good scene. It gives me the chills every time.
Thank you. Holly Klein says I really like the orchestral theme. Thank you.
And, like, the usage of, like, the echoes from, like, Psycho whenever she's talking to her, like, real mother, you know, and you can kind of hear, like, the Psycho theme sort of going in the back. Like, I love that. I think that's cute.
With the same car from the movie Psycho there, too. It's so amazing.
It's so good.
You did a good job. There's a lot of little, you know, little tiny things that they did really good, but people look at the bad things, and that's all that it has to give.
Yeah.
That's a good... If you're looking for a short movie... H20 is a good way to go. It flies by like this. You're like, oh, it's over already. Cool. Just a couple more kills. Maybe a couple more college. Or they're not college, are they? No. High school. They're high school kids, right?
I think it's high school. Yeah, because he's 17.
Yeah. So a couple more high school kids maybe getting killed would have been cool. But I'm fine with what we got. Yeah. I really am. Really am. So that was number 4. So you're number 3.
My number 3, I have Charlie, because I think out of really all the kills that I've listed before this one, this is the bloodiest one so far. You know, like, I get it, like, yeah, like him talking to Michael, and he's looking for a corkscrew, and Michael finds it for him, and, you know, we get that weird shot of him looking, it's like the eye of Michael, and you see his, like, reflection, like, it's stupid. The CGI mask, like, which you said, I didn't notice that was CGI until I joined, like, Killer Flicks.
Yep.
And I was like, damn, am I just, like, blind or something? Because I did not see any of that. But I love the whole, like, and again, it's like a surprise sort of effect, you know. Imagine, like, you open up this, dumbwaiter.
Yeah.
And you think your boyfriend's in there, but surprise, he's actually fucking dead. Like,
he did.
That's pretty awful. That's pretty terrible. But I think the makeup effects look great because you can tell it's with a corkscrew because it's like super jagged and it's like thick. It's not just like a line. It's like cuts like this.
Yep.
So I thought it was pretty great. We don't really get to see much of the like effect itself like happening, like him actually like being stabbed. We did see what we see, you know, afterwards. But I think it looks pretty great.
Another homage. Another homage to Friday the 13th.
And a good homage to Part 5. Instead of, you know, like the laundry chute, we have
the dumbwaiter. Nice. I didn't even think about that.
The laundry chute's the best scene, in my opinion, of Part 5. That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
With Jamie being stuck in there?
No, the best scene is whenever Michael's coming out that closet at Rachel's house when he's drunk and he, like, ducks under the bar.
That's true.
Isn't it? Like, he's lost? Son of a bitch. Wrong house.
Where the fuck she go this time?
You know what? I don't have a weapon right now. I better just duck out real quick. Maybe she won't see me.
I'll be right back.
Then he goes to the other room and is like, whoops, I knocked over the picture. What if she didn't even hear it? Oh, damn it. I waited here for 5 hours.
Literally, he's just still sitting there. Like, every time he hears like a creak in the wood, he's like, fuck. It's just this dog again.
Old house. King George, thank you. $2 super chat says the fight between Lori and Michael was badass. Yes, it was. I think it could have been longer, but it was still good. Still very good. It's one of my favorite third acts, too. One of my favorite intros. One of my favorite third acts. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Thank you, King George. I appreciate that, buddy. Brett, I mean, I know you love Braden, but I'm not taking the Haddonfield Nightmare over H20. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you too, Braden, but H20 is better, in my opinion. Sorry. Okay. You know, she's not going to say anything because she's a co-host with you, so she can't hurt your feelings. But
like, I grew up watching H20. I grew up watching this movie probably like once or twice a week. Like,
yeah.
You can't ask me to.
So good. Like that. Sorry, Braden. Byron, after Halloween ends, I would love to see Christopher Nelson and Destiny do the SFX work and the mask for future Halloween movies. I'm sure she would like that too.
I would get them coffee. I don't even have to work on them. I'll just be like, you need anything, good sir? I'll go get it for you.
Michael Myers, cool. I love him. He's
cool.
Sexy. He's awesome.
Like, I will pick up coffee. You need like a phone charger.
Phone charger.
I don't even need to be working. I'll just.
We have wireless, Destiny. Wireless.
Wireless.
Sorry.
Sorry, no? I'm not fancy. Look at my. You want to see my cord of my phone charger?
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's an iPhone.
My fancy iPhone and my piece of shit charger.
iPhone 6. Nice.
Nice.
You got the brick phone. That's what my son has. I think he has like an iPhone 7, I think.
Damn, I think mine's the 10. Or no, mine's the 11.
Doesn't have service, but he fucking carries it around all the time anyway. So good for him.
That's how my brother's is. It doesn't have service, but they hook up. He hooks up to the Wi-Fi and fucking like Snapchat me. Hey, sister.
Yep, that's what he does.
Ryder.
That's what he does. My number 3, I have Will. I know he doesn't. You don't see anything either, but it comes off of the part where LL Cool J looks exactly like Michael Myers. So
how did he do that?
So that goes into this because that's awesome. I can't believe that bald guy magically grew hair for 5 seconds and then the next minute it's all gone. Oh my god. I loved LL Cool J, by the way. Loved LL Cool J in the movie. He was great.
He's great.
Right?
He's great. I do love him in this movie. He's hilarious. But that scene, like, why did y'all make him look?
He's like, oh no. I thought it was. Then he pokes it through, and the way he's poking through, it's like poking through his stomach, but then I don't fucking get it. Like, the camera angles are weird, and the knife doesn't line up like where it should be, but I like it anyway, because it's a nice homage to 2. And it's like Michael saying, fuck your man, because I just killed his ass. Fuck that man. Oh, Antonis, you are going hard. I appreciate that, buddy. Hey, Facci, what's up, buddy? When do you think we will get a full Halloween Ends trailer, my man? Well, since we're closing in on a almost getting close to 1 month away, I would probably estimate if we're going to get a full trailer within the next week or 2, I'd imagine, because any later, it's going to be like, what's the fucking point? You're almost at the movie by then. I'd probably say shortly if we get one. I don't know if I want to watch it. I mean, I probably will.
That's what I was about to say.
I don't really want to. Because they're probably going to be like, oh, we got a lot of people wondering who Corey Cunningham is. Let's put a boatload of him in this trailer. I'm like, oh, cool.
And then I'd be mad. Who the fuck is Corey?
Hey, Corey. That's every post now is like, is that Michael Myers' mask? Is that Corey's mask? Wait, what about this one? Dude, stop. We'll figure it out soon enough. Soon enough.
Yeah, or like, I know there was like a picture of like Michael Myers' hand, but I think it has like a ring on it. Like, Michael Myers doesn't wear a ring. I'm like, bro, I don't want to fucking like quit posting this. Like, how do I erase it from my mind? Because, like, if that is the case, I don't want to know. First of all, I don't want that. I don't want that. But I don't want to know. And, like, my thing is like, they talked about how, like, confined and, like, small End is going to be because, you know, it's, like, the end. Then why... Like, I get it. We'd probably need some more characters because more people do have to die. But, like, I don't want to be introduced to more characters.
This
like,
late,
I just want to focus.
I know.
Exactly. Like, I don't want a new Doctor. I don't care. I don't want Corey. I don't give a fuck about him either. I want to see the people we started 2018 with that are still alive, and that's what I want to see us end with. I don't need new people. That's not what y'all told me, personally.
We'll see. Almost 2 hours of time, so they got a lot of time. Maybe they'll spend the first 45 minutes explaining who Corey is. Yay.
Literally. We'll get his backstory. This
is Corey. Breaking news. It's actually Allison's boyfriend. What? I'm her boyfriend, so shut up, Corey.
I'm your boyfriend now.
I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy, and I'm not even a Nightmare fan. But I know that. Then he tongues her through the phone. What a man. Cracks me up. I love that. I don't want to review that series, but I guess I got to eventually.
You are a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just not a huge fan.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies either, honestly.
And there you go. Andrew Stevens says he'd rather watch Jamie Lee Curtis eat Activia for 2 minutes in 30 seconds than a new trailer.
Okay.
Activia. She don't even do that anymore, right? No.
Probably not.
Dude, Brett, I'm not a Nightmare on Elm Street closet fan. Everybody knows that. I'm not. Crandon, hey, Crandon, how are you, buddy? I appreciate you stopping in, man. I know you're a busy dude. You're wrestling out there, fighting these other evil wrestlers. You're the man. Keep grinding, buddy. Okay, number 2, Destiny.
Wait.
Yeah, we're 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, we might have the same... Well, no, we might not, actually. Okay. Anyways, my number 2 is Sarah. Because I think Sarah is... She's, like, the coolest character, I think, in this movie. Everything she says is so funny. She's just, like, talking about, like, the Renaissance and, like they're gonna, like, gain a bunch of weight. It's like, wow, that's so Renaissance. Just the shit she says is just so funny. I absolutely love the scene when they're fucking watching Scream 2. And, you know, like, he's trying to get him to, like, hang out with Will. And he's like, oh, I actually have to pierce my nipples later.
Getting my nipples pierced.
I think, ma'am, I just think that's so funny. But Sarah, the whole scene with her is so good. She gets her fucking leg broken because the dumbwaiter gets dropped because Michael cuts it. So her leg's broken. She gets stabbed multiple times in the back.
Yes, she does.
And then she gets Casey Beckered. She's fucking hanging with her insides on the outsides, and you see the light in her, like, stomach. And, like, just the outfit she's wearing, too. She's wearing that, like, really long skirt and everything. Like, just something about it, like, watching it as a kid, that is the image that really stuck with me the most. I think she has really, like, the best, like, gory death, I guess. Even though you don't really see much of the stabs, you kind of just see him stabbing down into her. Yeah. But the broken leg looks fucking great. The bone is literally sticking out of it, and that looks awful. That looks terrible.
Infection.
In the best way possible. And then the way she looks when she's just hanging there and they find her and, like, they turn the light on and she's just fucking dead. It's so good. So, my favorite character of this movie, and she got one of the best deaths. What else can I say? I love Sarah.
Yes, she did. Jodie Lynn O'Keefe, ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful woman.
She is. It is a good kill, but not my number 2. My number 2 is one that wasn't even on this list until right now, because...
That's why I said, well, maybe not.
Michael Myers' death, random paramedic. No, we'll keep it as Michael Myers. We're not going to count Resurrection. Michael Myers' death, yes, it was cool. At the time, obviously, I was just like... I was like, they just killed him? Where's the Kleenex? Where's the Kleenex? No, but it was good. I mean, the build-up, the fight between her... Between him and Laurie was amazing, obviously. Falling off the balcony, flipping over the tables, all that build-up was pretty badass. But it's still... I mean, the head chop looked beautiful. You see the blood squirting, dripping from the neck, from the head, and then it's good. Good shit. And then the OG theme kicks in at the end. Beautiful. But there's just one kill that is already mentioned that I like a little bit better. Michael Myers, number 2.
Understandable. So, no surprise. My number 1 is Michael Myers in the context of this movie, because what really just bothers me is, like, we did not need Halloween Resurrection, like, at all. We didn't need it, because that was the last movie we got until Rob Zombie's movies. That movie... Am I happy we got it? I can hate watch it and have fun with it, you know? Like, I can still put it on and have fun, yes. Mm-hmm. But, like, do we need it? No. Does it do anything for, like, the Michael Myers lore? No.
Nope.
And I think, which I can't remember watching this movie for the first time. I wish I could, because I wish I could remember my reaction. But I think at this point, Resurrection's already out and I've already seen it, you know?
Like,
so I can't remember the feeling of being like, what the fuck? But I'm sure if I were to watch it now with fresh eyes, not knowing Resurrection comes next, I'd be like, holy shit, like, they did it. Like, he's finally dead, because I think this is such a great ending of this timeline, minus Resurrection. That would have been such just a great ending, because at some point, for timelines, Michael does need to die. You can't always carry it out. Chucky's done it. which I like Chucky because they keep, you know, adding like new things for Chucky, and I think it makes it interesting, like the TV series. I really enjoy the TV series. But Child's Play is like a continuation, except for that fucking 2019 reboot, and I don't want to get into it. But
I like it.
That's why I don't want to get into it, because I don't.
We're good
it
then.
Makes me mad.
We're good.
But besides that, you know, a lot of the movies, I mean, Friday the 13th, it's kind of continuous, but there's different, you know, there's just different parts of the Friday the 13th franchise. Nightmare on Elm Street, it's somewhat continuous, but it just gets weird. But I think at some point, like the villains, they need to die in a timeline because you have to be able to start fresh.
You do.
And I think that would have been such a great ending. Not have Resurrection and then so continue with Rob Zombie in 2007, 2009. But if that was just the last one, I think this is such a good movie to end it on, because that's the thing. You have to know where to end your stuff. I know we want to make money.
We do.
I get that. Money makes the world go round. But at some point, you have to look at it and just be like, enough is enough. There's so many TV shows that overstay their welcome.
They do. It's true.
You know, Stranger Things, season 5 is the end, because they know, like, this has to, which that makes me want to cry. But I'm happy that they're deciding, hey, we need to end this. We can't you don't want to keep milking it.
Yeah.
Because then you get a movie like Resurrection, and it's like, well, that was pointless, and that was trash, and now I'm angry. And then it kills the franchise. That's not the way you want your franchise to end. You want it to end on a high note.
And then come back.
Exactly. You don't want it to end because, not a lot of people showed up. Like, we didn't make that much money. That's not the way you want your franchise to end. That's not good. You want it to end on a high note, something strong. You have Jamie Lee Curtis come back, and this could have been her final showdown.
And that's it.
This timeline.
Yep.
And then that's it. And that's great. And she finally defeats him. If they would have just ended it like that, I think it would have been great, because I think that's such a powerful moment when she grabs a gun and she's pointing it at people, and it's like, no, I'm taking control of this, because like I said earlier, she's tired of hiding and running. She fucking changed her name and moved out to California. She's tired of this shit. She has to finish it, and then she fucking does. And then they're like, no, actually, instead we did something really dumb. So
hold on, Michael, put your head back on real quick. Okay,
Michael, it's your turn, buddy. So I just think it's such a powerful moment in this movie, in the franchise, minus fucking Resurrection. I just think it's such a good moment. And like you said, with that, the music, the original like music coming in and playing, it's like, damn,
closes it.
We just did this. This is it. That's fucking amazing. And I wish I would have been old enough to be like, and now we have a new Halloween movie coming out. Because I'd be like, what the fuck? What do you mean? But, you know, whatever.
It happened. DJ, I know you love it. You can have it. You and Chad can love it all you want. Resurrection. All yours.
But do you also love H20? Because my thing is, when people like Resurrection more than Halloween H2O, I'm just like, really? Really?
Good for you.
That's fine. That's cool.
It's cool. Like I always say on here, though, there's so many flavors of the Halloween ice cream out there. Pick your flavor. That's fine. You can leave the rest of the good flavors
to me. If you do like it, that is fine. And if you like it more than H2O, that is fine.
Yeah. Just not for me. Not for me. Okay, that leads me to my number one, which is your number two. It's obviously Sarah. I mean, it's amazing. He cuts her leg, and before she goes up the thing, after she discovered her boyfriend, then she gets to the top. He cuts it, breaks her leg, which, like you said, looks amazing. And then she has enough strength to pull that broken leg out of the dumbwaiter, and it's like they could have went one step further and like had it like rip, kind of like what Chucky always does in his movies, rips his hand off and shit.
Kind of.
Yeah. And then she sees, the Michael Myers looking fly, puts his boot on her fucking neck and just gives her the business. 4 times he stabs her, I believe, is what I read. But I'm wrong earlier, so whatever. Fuck you.
I think it might be 6, but that's just because I watched the kill count before.
Dead Meat said 4.
That's why I just said like several because
he stabbed her several times. And like you said, she was probably one of the coolest characters in the movie besides Jimmy. Even though, I mean, this movie had a bunch of cool people. We got Michelle Williams, we have Joseph Gordon-Levitt, we had Josh Hartnett. There's so many good people in this movie that had great careers afterwards. So it was a good movie for them. They'd get them noticed.
Yeah, I think, like you said, like this movie just has like cool characters because it's very much, Scream. Because Scream has like cool character. It literally, what is it? It's like it's hip. And
cool. It's hip.
Like,
it's scary.
Yeah, like that's kind of what this is going for. It's trying to be hip and it's trying to be meta, and it's like
they got the floating head posters. Nice.
Exactly. Like they're playing Creed, which I know people shit on Creed, and I don't fucking care.
It fits
because the What's This Life for playing. And I would love to have a little fucking, like they're having their own little Halloween party with like the lights and the candles. I like that. That's romantic as fuck. I love that shit. I would hang out there with them. That'd be so much fun. Playing Creed in the background, absolutely.
Hey, absolutely. He scored some points. She said so. Right? She's a feisty one too. She smashes that rock on Myers' face.
What a good girlfriend.
She's like, wow. Laurie's like, what happened? He was stabbed. No shit.
Okay.
I think she wants more details than that. He was stabbed. And then his mask changes from the fucking alien to the other one. It's incredible.
Right in front of my eyes. I don't know what happened.
He's like reaching through the fence with one mask, and then you look the other way, it's the other one. It's amazing.
It's like, wait, is that the same guy?
Better believe it is. You better. Oh, and you know what? This is what happened. This clip right here is what happened when they finally met up. I'm telling you, this is what happened when Michael and Laurie met after 20 years. It was amazing.
Brother? I'm Paul. You must be Tommy.
Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers gotta hug.
They should have done that. They should have hugged each other. It would have been hilarious.
What is that from?
Tommy Boy.
Never seen it. Was that Rob Lowe?
Yes, it was. Looking sexy, right?
Yeah.
I'm a huge Rob Lowe fan. I like him a lot, actually.
That man is a fine man.
He doesn't
even in Parks and Recreation. I was like, damn.
He doesn't age. He looks like the same.
He looks.
Oh.
He just looks fine.
That was the funnest kill ranking I did so far because I had somebody else to talk to other than myself. But it was fun, and our number 1 and 2 were flip flops, so we're kind of on the same page there.
Yeah, a couple, even like our 4 and 5s, they were flip flops of each other as well. Marion and Jimmy. You had Marion above, and I had Jimmy above.
Jimmy. I had asked the chat which their favorite kill was. It looks like Sarah leg stab because I didn't include Michael because I made it before. You told me we were including him. So Sarah was number 1. Number 2 was Will with 32%. Jimmy was third, 22%, and Marion was last with 6%.
I feel like even this morning when we talked about it, you said there were 7 kills.
I think you're lying.
And so I was watching the kill count, making sure I had everyone, and Michael would be that 7. And I was like, perfect, 7, yeah. Yeah.
We got it. It was a quick, easy turnaround. All I needed to do was add Michael Myers, and we were in good shape.
Exactly.
Chris Duran, you did a good job, no matter what anybody says.
I don't care what they say.
Lee McCoy. Just saying. He did fine with what he did. So what if he pounced a little bit?
And it's not his fault the masks look the way they do.
No, he told us that before. It wasn't his fault. They changed that.
Literally, that's not his fault.
In the middle of freaking filming. But yeah, so respect H20. If you don't like it or didn't like it, go watch it again. I think you might enjoy it. I really do. And if you hear a little bit of Scream music in the background, so what? Scream's a good movie. It doesn't matter.
And maybe that's why I love this so much too, because like I fucking love Scream. I love all 5 Scream movies.
I love 4 out of 5.
Which one don't you like?
4.
4. Oh,
at all.
Okay.
At all.
At all?
No.
At all?
Nope.
4 was like the bloodiest one until part 5.
I don't watch that one ever. That's okay though, because there's 4 other flavors that I can choose from. Soon to be 5. Exactly. I like Scream 5.
I love Scream, and I love Halloween, and this is like the perfect little baby of Scream and Halloween. So it's like my 2 favorite franchises coming together for a movie. I love that. I think it's great.
Oh, Andrew says he's off to bed, but we need your presence more, Destiny. Hey, me and her used to do shows on here all the time, but she hangs out with other people now.
I knew you were going to put that shit on me. Do I get invites? You
do get it. I just invited you for this. And you're coming on again. Here. Yes, you are. She'll be on again. I think we're talking H20 for the fucking 56th time, but that's okay. Because we love it. No, actually, we're going to do a watch-along because we never did that yet.
Yeah, even though I was convinced we did, but I guess we just talked about it for like 2 hours.
Yes, because it's awesome. Thank you, guys. Chris Duran got rid of the robot shape that Warlock started. Yeah, he did. He did. You're right. I think. Yeah, he was like a cat instead of a robot, so we're good.
Which I don't see that. I know Lee always says he's like Cat Myers. I'm like,
yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand, and I try to look for it too. I'm like, what is he?
I don't see it. I don't see it. But I had a blast as usual. You haven't been on here in a while, so I was glad to have you back on tonight. And obviously everyone else is happy to see you on here too, so I guess you're going to have to come back again. But we need to know if you're watching after the fact, let us know your favorite kill in Halloween H2O. We'd love to know, even though there's not that much to choose from. But you could find one that is amazing, because we did. Yeah. And next week we get to dive into Halloween Resurrection, so I'm very excited. Yay. Woo! So good for me. Good for me. I get to rewatch it this week. I'm so excited.
The best movie. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it my full attention. Probably not, but if not, you know what? I might just fuck it and just go on Dead Meat and just write the.
That's what I was about to say. Just fucking watch.
I'm not gonna watch it. Sorry. I do know it. I'm gonna watch the kill count. Thanks to Destiny. She gave me the inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fun. Thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it. I told you it wouldn't be that long tonight, but it was good having you back, and hopefully you'll be back in a couple weeks if I'm not mistaken. So.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce. Well, you have a good rest of your Labor Day, and you probably did you work today?
Yes.
Ew. Then.
I know. I tweeted earlier, Happy Labor Day, me from work.
I was off, but I'll be working tomorrow bright and early, so early bedtime for me. But it was fun. Don't stick your tongue out. Put your tongue back in your mouth. You have a good night, Destiny. You have a good night, chat. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for everybody that hung out with us tonight. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you. I don't know if I'm doing Wednesday or Thursday this week. Half you probably won't be here, but if you are, I'll be here. See you guys. Have a good ass night, Destiny. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.